Right, this is NK24 right here. Um, this is gonna be my first YouTube video, and the main reason why I'm starting a YouTube video is, for starters, I believe I do have a message, and my message is really about how to go from where you are right now, as cliche as it may sound, how to go from where you are right now up until you get to a point where you create wealth for yourself. I know for me personally, I want to create generational wealth for myself because I've always believed that when you've got something inside you telling you that you can do it. I've always felt like that from a young age, even though I didn't know how I was gonna do it. From a young age, I wanted to be rich. I wanted to be wealthy, and over time, I really messed that up through a lot of wrong information, through lying, through cutting corners, messing up relationships. I was a person with a good heart, who had good intentions. But, when I left school and got into life, I thought I could wing it. Thought the same principles would work at school, work, and life. But sadly, it doesn't. But luckily for me, I really got interested in the entrepreneurial spirit, and so I always wanted to get into business. But what this YouTube video is really about is gonna be about. Look, I haven't achieved wealth. Actually, tell you the truth, I'm actually sitting at about negative 300,000 in terms of net worth, meaning that I'm actually in a negative, basically. I owe more than what I actually own. So, um, what do I mean by that? I mean as it where I am at right now. I'm actually sitting at plus minus negative 300,000. Now, how did I get there? Well, when you start applying the wrong information to life, in business, with relationships and everything, that's what happens. You get a result which you don't desire. And that's what happened with me. Now, I'm taking responsibility of that. Now, I'm at a point where I'm building a business, but I'm also working. Now, it contradicts to the message that everyone has nowadays in terms of you need to work for yourself. Personally, I don't think everyone is made to work for themselves. Even I, after my last failure last year when COVID began, in terms of business, that failure, if I didn't come across the business opportunity I have right now, I would literally go work for someone else and figure out how to get wealthy that way there while working for someone else, because I do believe that is the most sustainable and great way that most people should be going. It's just in how you execute it. So now, why listen to me? Yet I want to talk about wealth. I want to teach you about wealth, but I haven't even reached that level yet. Actually, I'm probably worse off than you. So the thing is that this is where I'm at right now. Like I said, I figured out that if you want to go forward, you need to clean up your mess, and that's what I'm doing right now. I've been here in Johannesburg. Luckily, this place here is a place that's offered to the tenants in the building that I stay in. I work as an online teacher, and I've got a business which I'm applying differently, growing in a very different manner. So where like where I'm at right now. See, I'm even nervous because it's my first video, but it doesn't matter. Anything worth doing is worth doing badly. So I'm just gonna fumble it up until I figure it out. But I am gonna be respectful of you to give you quality material and make sure that with time I do get better and giving better content, giving better video quality, better sound. I don't even know how this is gonna sound afterwards. I'm not even probably gonna edit it. I'm just gonna post it as it is. So where I'm at right now, I'm sitting at 300,000, but I've got a business which has reached over the last 6 months has reached over six figures in revenue, which is completely amazing. We're actually planning to get the company to seven figures by the end of the year. So clearly, in the last 6 months, I have been doing something different, and it's only in the last 3 months where I really started to become, let's say, an ethical person, ethical to myself, ethical to how I do things, and ethical to other people, becoming just an honest person. Because throughout my whole life, I've just been a person, like I said, I lied a lot. I cut corners. I never followed through with most of the things I did. Yes, I looked like I was going somewhere, but you know how it is. You know, you look like you're going somewhere, but you're not going anywhere. So it's almost like this this beautiful image, but underneath it's just falling down. So um, where I'm at now, I've got this amount of this debt, 300,000, mainly from institutions, also from family and friends, close family and friends, which I betrayed, and I didn't pay back. Some of them I'm being forced to really pay it back, but the intention is to really pay everything back, because I have realized you cannot achieve the success you want, yet you have a huge mess on the side. So it's all about establishing myself first here in Joburg, and then in the next month or so I will start really paying back people, and then start paying back, cleaning up the mess that I created while moving forward. So the point of this YouTube video is that I know I'm gonna make it. I know my team in NK24 Enterprises, we're gonna make it. But we don't want to talk about our success when we get there. I want to talk about when I'm still a normal Joe, like everyone else who's struggling with the everyday problems. And you know, I'm just trying to figure it out, just like you are trying to figure it out. And and I just want to share lessons as I go ahead. The first lesson is get started. You know, you want to do something, get started with it, just like how I'm doing it right now. All I have is a Samsung, which I borrowed from a friend. I don't even own a phone myself, you know. I borrowed from a friend, and I'm using this phone, right? It's a Samsung J5. All I have now is a stand which is holding the phone, and a power bank to keep the phone charged on, you know. So I'm getting started, and I'm using what I've got. So I'm running away from now resold. Like I don't have this in order to get started here. So this is the this is the first episode of the YouTube channel. The episodes are just gonna keep going. The next episode is gonna be how did I get myself into a mess, basically, and how did I eventually get myself out of the mess and get myself to the point where I'm at now, because a year ago I was in a worse off place than where I'm at now. Um, I may be right now still worse, in a bad position, not in a good positive state, but I'm in a better position, which is way better than sinking in the mud. And that's the analogy I'm going to use in the next episode, which is how do you stop sinking? You know, whether it's finances, I'm gonna be focusing on finances, guys, because to me that's the most important thing. Finances are really important, and really going from where you are to really achieving generational wealth. For me, I've chosen my game. My game is work, business, and real estate, because the ultimate plan is to really start getting multiple flows, which right now I'm getting a salary which takes care of my basic needs, and I'm able to also supplement some money into my business if I have to pay salaries. And it's just it's tough at the moment, but we're moving forward, and that is what I want. As long as there's forward momentum, then I'm happy. It might seem all broken up, and you know we're scrapping every single day, but I think I've got an amazing team. We're a team of five, including myself, and I've got a wonderful team. People on the ground, and I've also got people helping me edit, and really helping me put together content. There's also a blog. You can check it out on NK24, www.nk24.co.za. We've just posted only one article. I'm not perfect at it, but we're gonna get it right, and we're just gonna figure it out. And that, I think that's gonna be the main theme of all of this, that content, even if I reach millionaire status or multimillionaire, even going ahead, the point is that every one of us is trying to figure it out to get to the next level, and that's what I want actually. So, and I think that's a message that everyone can relate to. But NK24 brand, we wanted to be the number one brand in South Africa to really be able to teach people real information on how to really get and achieve generational wealth. We don't know how we're going to do it yet, but that is the goal we are striving towards. We do believe that we need to achieve wealth ourselves, and we're doing that through a business. You know, there are many other channels that you can go through, but for us, we have chosen our game. We're going through the business route and then reinvest the excess money into hopefully real estate, which is, I'll give more details as to we get more research on it. So I'm just like you, figuring it out. I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing here. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much. See you in episode 2, which will be about how to stop sinking in the mud, because that is the first step in getting yourself out of it. You need to stop peddling, you know. And I'll explain in my case how life forced me to stop paddling. It wasn't my choice, but life forced me into it, you know, through the coronavirus period. Otherwise, thank you so much. NK24 out. I will see you guys next time.